Hi guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. And this large box, let me bring it up here. It says Lumi. So this big box just came to my door, I believe on Friday. And I have just been touching it for the whole weekend, the long weekend, since it was a holiday yesterday, and I have been obsessed and I cannot wait to use this. So this is the new products by L'Oreal in their Lumi line. Okay, that's what the line is kind of called. It's called L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And then each product has its own name. But there are so many amazing glowy products that you know they had my name written all over it. So if you want to know more about these, keep watching, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let's do it. All right, so if I can look more naked right now, I should have thought this dress through. I think I say that each time. But I'm just gonna pull this up on my shoulders so no one thinks anything. Anyway, I am so excited about these products because they're supposed to be glowy and dewy and stunning. And so let's put them to the test. So these are what you start with. So I have all of my skincare on, and they have everything from, this is called the Glotion, which is basically, they call it a glow enhancer. So in my opinion, it is a luminescent or a kind of glowy, dewy primer. That's basically what it is. Now, when I say primer, I don't think that this necessarily is going to make your makeup last all day. So if you have a problem with your makeup lasting, go ahead and use your regular primer before this, something if it's a liquid. So, gosh, what can I suggest? So the Red Perfect Canvas, you could even use the Guerlain, like whatever you want to use, go ahead and do that first. All right, so let's get this on my face. It comes in 4 colors. This little beautiful color here, this one, these are stunning. I'll pull these two up together. So there we go. So this is a fair range of colors because it is just a glowy primer. Since I'm so fair, I am going to go in with the lightest one, which is 901, and I probably could do 902. But I think what I'm gonna do is I just did the lightest one. And then it just looks like this. It's a lotion kind of type of thing. So if you have large pores, I would keep this type of primer or this type of product away from those areas that you have large pores. So for me, I don't really care at this moment because my pores are looking pretty good these days. I mean, obviously it changes per day, but I really want to use this all over the face. But if you do have larger pores, make sure that you are avoiding these areas and just apply this around the perimeter of the face. Also, if you are more oilier skin, I would use this again around the perimeter of the face, not down the middle, because it's just going to add an extra glow and dew that you don't need. But for those that are dry, dehydrated skin, want that kind of really beautiful, radiant, glowing skin, go ahead and apply it all over. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? And it doesn't have any kind of glitter or anything like that. It's very reminiscent of the Pixie Glotion, and which is actually the same name. But it's also reminiscent of the Dior Illuminizing Primer. This looks very similar. So the next one up is 902. I just want to kind of see. So this is really pretty. I wouldn't use this for me because it is so pink. So if you are of my skin tone, I wouldn't use this one. But if you're just a touch darker than me, this is going to be beautiful for you. Gosh, it's so pretty. These don't have a lot of color to them. I just really want to impress that upon you. But, oh, it's so pretty. I actually might use, I don't know, might use that one too. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now apply my concealer, my foundation, and my brows, and we'll come back in because we have some drops, we have some loose shimmering pigments, as well as some highlight contour, which I will use for my shadows as well. So I'll be right back. All right, so the rest of me is kind of on. I want to move to these products right now, which is the True Match Lumi Glow Amour. That comes in 2 beautiful colors. This one is more of a shimmery pinky opal color, I would say. I'll show you on my hand here. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, you see that? Beautiful. And actually, that would be beautiful on the body. Can you see that, kind of? They feel a little bit greasy. Let me see. I don't know, we'll try it on the face. Once again, the skin, not so bad. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. I love it. And then there is, and that color is 507 Daybreak. And then this one is beautiful. It's kind of a coppery gold, and this one is in 508 Golden Hour. This is stunning. Look at that beautiful color. That would be a beautiful highlight for anybody that has medium to deeper skin tones. Gorgeous. I have no powders on my skin right now, and I did use a very kind of translucent foundation. It's a BB cream or a CC cream, and I will be letting you know what that is because it is stunning. All right, so let's do the highlight first. So we're going to go with the lighter of the two shades, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on my hand. I'm going to take it on my beauty blender. I'm just going to put it right here. Oh, okay. That is pretty. So I'm not feeling any kind of that greasiness that I was kind of feeling on the body. And that's really pretty. These are quite pink though. I wish that they were a little bit more skin-like coloring, I guess. More skin coloring. They're really pretty. They go into the skin very nicely. But they are quite pink. So if you are paler than me, oh, and they are moving a little bit the foundation underneath, and it just could be that it's because it's a CC cream. I probably should have used a more full coverage. I'm just using it on a brush right now and tapping this in. How about with my finger? Okay, so when you use these, tap them in with your finger. It's no longer moving the foundation underneath. So that's cool. This makes your skin look really beautiful and wet, but glowy, not oily. Yeah, so you just have to be really careful on how you use these drops because they do move the foundation underneath it. So I don't know if I'll be reaching for these again, but let's just make myself glow and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be reaching for these again, but I love the primer so far. That is a beautiful product. They did come out with these kind of pigments. They have the one that matches the drops that we just used, and then they have this one that is a little bit more like on the lighter scales, a lot more whitish, and it has a purple hue to it. So this one is in, these are called the True Match Lumi Shimmerista. That's a fun name. And this is, and the color is, I can't see, where is the color? 505. Let me see if I can show you on my hand. Okay, so yeah, so this has like an opalescent. Can you guys see that? It has a much more opalescent. I don't know if I would be grabbing that for anything on my face, but it's very pretty. So maybe somebody else might really gravitate towards something like that. And this is in color 506. And this has a much more of like a pinkier, rosier undertone to it. You see that? It's really pretty too. So that's something more that I would gravitate towards for, I don't know, maybe even making my own eyeshadows with that. I do have a cream eyeshadow on right now. It's just the one, this is just the cream eyeshadow or multi-stick by Bite in Cashew. I'm going to actually take that loose pigment, the second one that we use, the more rose gold one, and I'm actually just going to pop this in the middle of the eye. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, that has a lot of payoff when you put it over a cream product. So I actually would probably use this on the eyes like this. I don't know how I would feel about using this on the cheeks or anything like that. It's just not for me. That's just, you know, that's not my demographic. But if you probably really wanted to glow forever, like just glow to the gods, you could pop this over the drops, the highlighting drops. All right. So now what I'm going to do is maybe I'll take the first color, the kind of purpley one in 505. I just don't want this to look overly done. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my inside corner. This is very pigmented, so if you do get these, a little bit goes a long way. Okay, I don't hate it. I really don't. I think it's actually rather pretty. I just don't know how it would do for eyes that have a little bit more texture to them or a little bit more movement to them, but I don't mind it in the corner of the eye. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply my Bad Girl Bang Lash by Benefit. So if you guys have noticed, like recently my lashes have gotten a lot longer. I've been doing that grande lash, and it's really made a huge difference. So before I do the bottom lashes, I want to let that dry for a second. All right, so let's go into this. This is their little palette, highlighting contouring palette. I'm actually going to use number 760 in Moon Kissed, which is this right here. These are really... Okay, so this color right here, they're very powdery. Let me see if I can show you this. So this actually is a white, but it has like a pink reflection to it. But they're very powdery. So I don't necessarily know if I would like that one on my eyes. But so what I'm going to do is or on my cheeks. So I'm going to combine these two just on Morphe 510. I'm just going to combine these two and just add a little bit of extra kick to this, since we are really playing up the glow today. Okay, so I like these a lot better than the drops. Yeah, I think these are really pretty, much more than the drops. I think if it was me, I would stick with these than the drops. I love this as an eyeshadow color. This could be pop it right over. Even if you got the next color palette up, which is 750 in Sun-Kissed, these would be beautiful eyeshadows as well as highlights to the blush. But these would be beautiful eyeshadows on somebody fair like me, but of course very beautiful for somebody of deeper complexion. So to get this party kind of started, or finished I guess I should say, I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to add Laguna by NARS because I don't want to add anything that has too much glow to it, because we already have so much going on right now. I mean, look at that highlight. So, I mean, it's very pretty, and I think we can, you know, pull it off, but it's a very shimmery highlighter, but I absolutely love the glow that it gives. But when you, kind of a tip, if you are doing this and you're pairing a really glowy foundation, glowy highlighter, glowy eyes, I really suggest using a matte bronzer and probably more of a matte powder. All right, we're just going to go with a little bit of blush by Hourglass. This is in Incandescent Electra. All right, so I think that's looking really nice. I just applied my bottom mascara. I am going to go in with my L'Oreal Baked and Balanced powder in Fair on my Beauty Blender. I feel like I just need a little bit more of a matte kind of on places where I don't want it to be so dewy, which is usually the center of the face a little bit more and around the perimeter right here underneath my bronzer. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit more finished. So I'm just going to apply my YSL number 7 and then my little baby Marc Jacobs lip gloss in 312, which is a nude color. All right, so here is the final look. I actually really enjoy those products. I think they're really pretty. Okay, so let's chat about the ones that I actually would recommend. 100% I would recommend these this illuminating primer. 100%. If you're looking for a primer like this, you can actually use it on the body as well. I just want to show you kind of what that looks like. I mean, you can use these on the body. They give a little bit of just kind of a healthy glow. I think they're beautiful. So for the price point, I think they're great. I actually like the consistency of these better than the Pixie Glotion, although I do love that. But I like that there are different shades. So even if maybe you're going on a tropical vacation and you know you're gonna get a little bit more tan on your body maybe, but not necessarily your face, you can pick one up that's a little bit darker and kind of add that glow and that hint of color back into the skin. I love those. Those are well worth the price for sure. I don't love the drops. I'll just be honest with you. I don't love them. They're a little oily and they have a tendency to move things that they're put on top of. So if you do have a chance to get them, if you want to, again, that would be more of a body glow in my opinion. But these are really pretty. I think you could absolutely get these, wear them on the eyes like we have. They went on really seamlessly. It's a beautiful color. I really think that it makes the highlight look really beautiful. I don't love this white color, but the rest of them are really nice, used on a kind of brush like this. So overall, I think that it's a really fun launch. I don't know why, but I just couldn't wait to get my hands into this product line. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, you guys.